think it's worth your buy or not. Because I have tried a few things in here. I haven't tried a whole lot, but I was like, we'll try it and see what's happening. So let's get into the book. I know I'm a couple of days late, but I did post my recommendations in my community tab if you were interested. What I was interested in the first like 2 or 3 days. I did the one for today actually, so we're not gonna most likely go over that one. But I'll go over what I feel like is necessary. So they have a little thing in here. Let's see if there's anything of interest in here. Oh, they got the little magazine set up. Where's this little part right here? Hey, Janet. So we're gonna start off with. I guess we can start off with today, Sunday. They have what is this? It looks like the translucent powder from Laura Mercier. Oh, hey Dawn. I would definitely say if you're interested in that to pick it up. I liked this powder. I actually still own this powder. I think it's pretty good. So I recommend it if you're interested. I think the press on nails from OPI are a really good deal as well. I actually own some of them. I haven't put them on in a while, but when I do need to wear some nails for like a night out or something, I do usually buy the OPI ones. So I'd say they're good. The Kiss ones are good as well, but the OPI ones are the ones on sale. So those are the ones I'm talking about here. I haven't tried, I don't think anything else from here. I think I've tried some of the Ulta Beauty brushes in the past. I'm not 100% sure how I felt about those, but overall, that's pretty much all I see for today. The beauty blender stuff I already posted in the community tab if you all saw, so I don't have to do that. Y'all, I've been doing the powder foundation too. Random side note, so I have a powder foundation right now as well as the Urban Decay one, but I'm feeling this cute little vibe, you know. Okay, so Monday, let's see what they got here. They have the Rabbani Iconic London. And I would recommend the Beekman stuff, the Beekman skincare. I really like that. They have the travel sets or some holiday sets that are supposed to be 50% off. I definitely recommend those. The Rabbani, it's not any Rabbani I've ever tried, so I don't want to tell you about it, and then I'm not 100% sure like if it'll be good or not. I have y'all know I tried their foundation. I still haven't tried their concealer yet, but the foundation I liked, so their stuff is okay. I saw they're supposed to have eyeshadows in the future too, but I don't know what day the eyeshadows are because they only show certain things in a little part up here, so that's what I'm going off of. I'll turn the pages later on and see if they have anything bigger. Um, but yeah, I don't really see a whole lot. I've tried the purity cleanser in the past from Philosophy, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. Like it was just okay. I didn't necessarily love it, so I don't necessarily recommend that. And y'all know I don't usually do my own hair, so I don't have any hair care things to really recommend too much. Although that Amika conditioner, I was thinking about getting some for my son because he's wearing his hair now. If you all been seeing his braces members who are watching, like y'all know in his braces, he has hair now. We finally decided to grow it out. I was a little hesitant about letting that happen, but I was like, I guess, we can go ahead and let it grow out if we're actually gonna take care of it. My whole thing was when he was younger and he wanted to do this stuff, I'm like, I'm not having that happen because I have to do the work for it. But we're 16, almost 17 years old now, so I figured, he can do his own hair now. Anyway, next, has anybody ever tried Naked Sundays? I've wanted to try the brand, but I see they have something for 50% off here during 21 days of beauty. So I was thinking about trying it out because I could get it at a discount and then see how I feel about the brand and kind of feel my way around it. I don't know. Then they have what is this? What was that color corrector that was really popular back in the day that went into the skin? I forgot the name of the brand and it's not saying here on the side what it is. They have some First Aid Beauty. If you tried First Aid Beauty, you can let me know. I think I only tried one thing from them, but these Radiance pads do actually look interesting, so I might recommend them. It all depends on how I feel about them. This the Peace Out acne patches, I do definitely recommend those. My son really uses them and likes them. I have used them in the past and liked them just fine. And then they have a Verb hair product. I will be doing a video with a Verb hair product in the future when I go to get my hair done. I think I'm getting it done next week. So I'll tell you all how I felt about it. It's supposed to help with like the places where your hair thins, and you all know my hair thins right here. That's why I got on my Pat McGrath headband. But my hair thins in the places right here. So I was thinking about trying that out. Oh, what did you think about the first A beauty patches, Janet? Because I have never actually tried them. Oh, thank you. I have on powder foundation. I didn't put on too much of anything. Oh, you do, Dawn? That's cool. Cause like I said, I got one thing from them. You saw it in my in the video that went live, the members only vlog that I got it in my beauty list box. So I'm gonna use that when I go to the beauty shop next. And I'm trying some K18 for the first time. I think it's some stuff they haven't come out with yet then. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about it or not, because I went to their website to check it. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'll have that video coming probably next week or whatever. Oh, okay, cool. I might have to try their patches then the next time they have some. Um, then we're on Wednesday, it's the 11th. So I definitely recommend getting the Cinema Secrets because it's easy to clean your brushes when you spot clean in between. So I definitely recommend getting Cinema Secrets. Is there anything else on here? The highlighter from Ariana Grande looks interesting to me. I'm shocked that they have Ellis Brooklyn fragrance on sale. That's what I was excited about. When I saw Ellis Brooklyn Salt was on sale, and I hear it pairs really nicely with the new one they have. So it's like you can get that one for 50% off, and then when the new one drops, because I think the new one drops on the 17th, you already have one of these to pair with it that they say is a perfect match, and it's a full size Ellis Brooklyn fragrance. So whenever I see full size fragrances, I get excited, especially from brands I really like. Would I prefer it to be vanilla milk? Of course, but I already have vanilla milk in full size, so it's not that big a deal to me. The Adriangameover highlighter, like I was talking about, I kind of want to try, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I don't use liquid highlighter that often. I'd have to see what color she has in it. And since I haven't tried the formula, it's not a recommendation for you. It's more like a thing that I would think about picking up. So on this day in particular, I'm definitely looking at the Ellis Brooklyn, the Cinema Secrets, and then maybe the what do you call it? The highlighter from Ariana Grande. Would have to wait and see on that. And I am thinking about getting up the First Aid Beauty stuff just because I feel like those would be nice, good radiance pads. I want to try the radiance pads that Glow Recipe recently came out with. I have not. I've seen them in store, but I thought it'd be weird to like take it out in store as a sampler and like try it on my hand. So I was like, yeah, no. Anyway, on today, 12 Thursday, March the 12th, I definitely recommend you get the Eradicate cleanser if you have acne prone skin the way I do. I definitely think that would be great deal for you to get because I feel like it does a really good job on the skin. The mascara from what is it, Lancome? I feel like that could be a good as well. I know my bestie Dion loves makeup. She loves their primer mascara. I don't think I've tried their actual mascara. Although I feel like I got a sample of this mascara that's in here. It's the Idol. I think that's it say Idol mascara. I feel like that could be good. The contour palette from Smashbox, I feel like that's actually really good as well. I did give my way to my cousins just because I feel like I don't really talk about Smashbox, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about Smashbox, and I figure you all want me to talk about different brands because when I have talked about Smashbox in the past, you all haven't really showed interest in it. But that doesn't mean they don't have great products, and I feel like this is definitely a good product if you needed a contour palette and you want to spend a whole bunch of money on like one of the artistry ones or a makeup artist one. Because if you're not a makeup artist, you may not get as much use out of it, and it might you might not feel like you get the use out of it for your money. So I would say grabbing this one from Smashbox would definitely be good. Their blush palettes are really nice as well, so I definitely recommend that as well. Um, then I'm excited about the Bio Beauty eye cream. If you all didn't know, I love that eye cream. My bestie Dean Loves Makeup sent me hers because she doesn't use it, and I've gone through like two of the Beauty Bio eye cream, so I definitely feel like you would like the Beauty Bio eye cream. It has a nice little metal tip on it too, and this is a great deal because this brand is quite expensive. It is a woman-owned brand. I absolutely love it. And then they have an Alien perfume. Let me see what Alien perfume this is. This is Alien Hypersense. I've never tried Hypersense. I've tried the original Alien, and then you all know I should have a video coming soon. I tried the new one they came out with Angel Pulp. So I don't, Verbal oil is good. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got. So I got a verb oil. It's supposed to help. I think it has rosemary in it or something that goes around here because this is where my hair thins. I have a headband on right now, but my hair thins in this area right here. So I'm hoping to try it out and see how I feel about it. Then on the 13th, Friday the 13th, March, Friday the 13th. Get your hands on Rose Air by Monet McNichol if you don't get anything else off this page. I'm telling you, I love that fragrance so much. And I don't like rose fragrances, but I feel like she did such a good job with that fragrance. And it's only 34 bucks. So I definitely think you should grab Snif's Rose Era with Monet McMichael if you don't get anything else on that day. It smells absolutely amazing. Grab it, grab it, grab it. I do really like the Stila eyeliners, and I feel like that's just a classic staple thing that you can have in your collection from one of the old school brands that you know it's not going to steer you wrong. So I definitely would say get the Stila eyeliner as well. Absolutely amazing. They have the Urban Decay. Which Urban Decay Naked palette is this? This is the naked. It's the miniature naked palette. Since I don't think they make the big one anymore, and it's on sale for. Oh, I think the regular one is on sale too, if they still make it. I never bought the naked palette, like the original one, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's the same formula as the three and all the other ones because I bought Naked 3. That was the first Naked palette I bought because I like mauve tones. But I feel like that would be a good deal for people who really love it and want to re-up on it. If it's like your everyday staple go-to palette, I feel like it would be perfect for you to get that. Is there anything else on this page? Oh, the Kitsch hair mist and the Kitsch products in general. I definitely recommend the Kitsch products. Like I have their pillowcase. I think it's really nice. I don't have their rollers because I ended up getting the Sephora rollers when they had them in the the Sephora points section. I do want to try the hair mist too. The only thing is they don't have the one I want to try, the Grinch like sugar cookie mist one, but they do have a nice pistachio one and a warm vanilla one I was thinking about trying. So I might pick up the hair mist myself, and I'm definitely thinking about picking up another pillowcase because their pillowcases are amazing. So this would be the time to get it because it's a nice silk pillowcase that's supposed to help with like your hair and all that and help with breakage. As you can see now, I have on a silk scrunchie. So there's that. Okay. Oh, you still have the big one? See, I got rid of the Naked 3 a while ago, Dawn, so I'm like, I don't have it. I like the pillowcase. I have one from them, and I have like a silk pillowcase from Sephora that I got again in the points perks section. But I do really like my kitchen one that I have. I actually have three kitchens now. I think about it because there's two on the pillows over there that I here in my house, and then I have one on the pillow at my mom's house, and then I have a backup one there. So I really like their pillowcases. I think they're really amazing. I think I have a matching eye thing that came with one of them. I don't remember though. Anyway, let's go to Saturday, March the 14th. So they have the what is this? The Lancome fragrances on sale. Certain Idol line Lancome fragrances. I don't. I've never tried any of their fragrances, so you all can let me know should I get into them and try them. I know everybody's gonna be excited about these ABH brow products because like they're known for brow products. So I definitely feel like it's gonna be exciting for anyone who loves a good eyebrow product. As you can see, I don't do anything to my eyebrows, so it's not of interest to me. But I'm excited for anyone who's gonna be able to stock up on their eyebrow products because I hear they're really expensive and they go really quickly. So I feel like if you use ABH, the 14th is a good time for you. Maybe they'll let you buy two online and two in store, or maybe you can buy two at Sephora and then buy two at Ulta since they, do whatever Ulta does that they actually sell at the 50% off price, and that way you can like double up. Oh, they're really strong, Dawn. See, I've never smelled any Lancome fragrances. I was thinking about trying a new one because I heard it was supposed to be peach, and I did see it in Sephora when I went to go look for stuff over the weekend. I didn't find on what is it? Up at Dawn. That's the one I was looking for, the new replica fragrance. And I looked for the new Ellis Brooklyn ones in store, but I couldn't find those. And I'm sad that you didn't like the strawberry one from Ellis Brooklyn, Dawn. I still haven't found it. I found people selling it on like Bakari, but I haven't found it. What? And see, that's why I haven't tried Lancome Dawn because I'm like, I feel like it was just gonna be really mature, if you would, kind of like the Chanel type vibe or something like that. So I was like, I'm gonna just leave it alone, and I have, in all good consciousness, just left it alone. Okay, what else do we have on this? Oh, it says it's something from Dermalogica, but they don't have it in the picture. I know the Patchological eye patches. I really liked those. I think they did a good job. I haven't bought any in a while because my bestie Dean Loves Makeup gave me some from Beauty Bio, the brand we talked about a little bit earlier with the eye cream that I'm obsessed with. So I want to try those. Oh wow. That is sad. So it doesn't have like that strawberry matcha-ish scent that they tried to give over with the packaging on because when they did their presentation on their mood board or scent board, if you will, they had like matcha and strawberry and all that. So it doesn't have any of that. Wow, that's sad. Oh, and then Clarence has an eye cream. Now I've only tried the Clarence face cream or the face serum, if you will. What is it called? The double serum eye firming and hydrating concentrate. I tried that concentrate that was supposed to be for the face, not necessarily for underneath the eyes, but I felt like it did a good job on the face. It was nice. I didn't repurchase it though, just because I didn't feel like I saw a significant difference. Maybe it'll be different with the eye serum. I don't know. I used the City Beauty eye serum. My bestie has a code with them that you can use if you're interested. I think it's Dion 15. Do not quote me. She has different codes with different brands, and different brands make you like use different things depending on what it is. I hope it's Dion 15 since I'm saying it in this video if you were interested in trying that eye cream. But y'all, what I'm excited about is Sunday, March the 15th too, because they have a lot of great deals on here. So if you want to try Half Magic Beauty, you can try some of their things. I think that's really great. I think it's just the pressed glitter things. Let me see. Yeah, the glitter plus glitters for eyes, face, and body. But if you like glitter, I feel like it would be great. And then you can have that Euphoria-esque looking makeup because she is the makeup artist over Euphoria. Then they have Kylie's concealer, and you get a concealer brush with it, I believe. Or is it just, yeah. the concealer and the concealer brush. I haven't tried her concealer, so I can't tell you anything about it. Then if you wanted to try the Milk Makeup, a Hydro Grip 12-hour hydrating gel skin tints. I'm not really huge on skin tints because I have dark spots and hyperpigmentation, so I can't use them as much. I am still kind of intrigued by this and did want to try it, so I might pick it up since it's 50% off and it'd be a good deal to try out. I tried their foundation stick in the past. I don't remember if I tried a liquid foundation from them or not, but I don't remember if they've come out with a liquid foundation. I feel like they only came out with a stick one, and that's why I only tried the stick one. But this sounds interesting. I hope I like it better than the Kosas one. I didn't like their skin tint, but I feel like this could be a good one to try. So I might have to try that out and see. Then Ariana Grande's Rim Beauty has drippy glossy balms. So they're just really colored and pigmented lip balms. I feel like that could possibly be good. I know I liked her lipsticks. I don't think I've tried any of her lip glosses though. So I can't tell you if this product is good or not. I can just tell you that the lipsticks I tried from her was really nice. And I think I got them during 50% off, if I remember correctly. But they have Boom Boom Cream on sale, y'all. So I'm so excited about that. The only thing is, it's the only the original one. So all the new things they have come out with and all the different scents they've come out with, you cannot try, unfortunately. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that because I do like the lotion, but I like I think I like the number 41 better. That's the one that, I can be okay. But yeah, so I'm thinking about trying that one. The mod's already in here, hun, but thank you. The Boom Boom Cream. Oh, they are. See, you know what? I don't really go to Costco like that. There's a Sam's Club that's literally a block away from my house, so I go there instead, and that's what I like do or whatever. So I haven't been to Costco like in ages. And there's one that's by my house, I think maybe like 20, 30 minutes away. But I'm like, I always feel like Costco is like super far away. And when I have to go somewhere, I usually just go to Sam's Club because there's a Sam's Club around the corner from my mom's house and I'm taking her to Sam's Club. I rarely go there. I just go to Sam's Club to get gas and then I go home. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had a membership, but I think we let it lapse because I'm like, we never went there anyway because they weren't close. The closest one to my mom's house, who's the person who goes to these types of places, she lives by the ones that does the stuff for the restaurants. So she had bought one and then she went to Costco one time and then we never went back. So I was just like, I don't, what is the purpose? I was like, I don't care about going to Costco. I'll just go to Sam's Club and whatever. That is sad. But were you all shopping it enough? Because if you weren't shopping it enough, I guess they felt like they didn't need to have it open. But you still have like a Gordon's or like I heard Dion talk about a BJ's or something, right? Because I don't think we have BJ's in Chicago, so I don't know. But I know we have like the Gordon's place, and they're supposed to be like, but there I think again still is more for restaurants, not necessarily for people just want to buy stuff in bulk for their house. Anyway, let me finish off this page right here for Sunday, March the 15th with the Flower Bomb Nectar. I think Nectar was one of the new ones they came out with. So I'm feeling like it's just not one that people really like that much. Because if you liked it, then, like, I feel like it wouldn't be 50% off. I don't know. Did anybody try that one, the Nectar one? Because I've never tried it. I think I went in the store and smelled it and I didn't like the way it smelled. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Lily one. I think I might be thinking of like the Lily one that they recently came out with. I've never tried this Nectar one though. But I feel like I smell Lily now that I say that aloud. Anyway, next we're going to Monday, March the 16th. So I don't see too much of anything on this page. Let me see. Am I missing something? No, I don't see anything on the 16th that I personally found exciting. So wait, oh, Pro Collagen Future Restore Serum. Whenever they have these sales, I always want to buy their what is it, the cleansing balm is supposed to take off your makeup, and I never buy it. I finally ended up getting it in a sample though. Oh yeah, I have the original flower bomb too. That I feel like it's definitely a classic. That's always what I want to try whenever this sale happens, and then I never end up picking it up. Oh, they have the Kaja what are they, bento boxes? Is that what they call them? Bento stacks. The little clicky eyeshadows that they click all together that they used to only have at Sephora. Now apparently they have them at Ulta Beauty as well. I have one. I wasn't that crazy about it. People act like the sparkle was so shiny and so amazing, but I'm like, it wasn't giving Pat McGrath. It wasn't giving, like the special shades. Cause I'm like, when you talk about sparkle and special stuff, that's what I expect it to be like. And if it's not giving mother, then I don't really, want to know. Even though mother isn't really giving mother anymore, I feel like. But in all fairness, I feel like she's not really. And see, that's what I wonder too, because I feel like I don't really hear anyone talking about it. And like you say, Janet, I feel like I hear about it in prescription boxes. Hey, Brooke. I'm sorry, Brookie. But I'm like, yeah, I feel like I only hear about it in prescription boxes and like subscription boxes and places like that. Like it's not just a thing that people just talk about or people just use. Is this a perfume I'm overlooking? No. Okay, so let's move on to Tuesday, March the 17th. They have RMS Beauty's Supernatural Radiant Serums Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. I haven't really tried, I don't think anything from RMS now that I think about it. And then they have select things from Nude Sticks that are supposed to be 50% off. I thought Nude Sticks was in trouble because they were like I um NAZIs or whatever, or I heard something like that to the effect about them, and that's why people weren't buying from them. I don't know because I never really shopped with them to begin with, but I heard some negative things about them. And I heard that Hillary Duff helped like fund the brand, start the brand, or something like that. I don't know how true it was. I forgot which influencer I saw saying that, but I'm just kind of like, I haven't really rocked with them to begin with, and then hearing that didn't like make me want to buy or shop or do anything involving them. So that's why I personally haven't bought anything from them. Then what is it? Supergoop has gloss lip balms with SPS 40 in them for 50% off. That to me does sound interesting because like I feel like when we think about skincare a lot of time when it comes to like SPF and stuff, you don't think about doing it for your lips. You just think about like for your face and for your body, and your lips are a part of your face. And I feel like you're not spraying like, SPF on your face when you do spray your SPF, or if you like to put it on topically and rub it into the skin, you're not rubbing it onto your lips. So I do think it's a good idea that they have this product, and the fact that they have like nice colors to go along with it. Maybe that can be something interesting that can help you along, especially in the summertime. So I think that's good. And then we have the Beekman 1802 Magnesium Milk Barrier Reset Jelly Mist. Now to me that was like a mouthful because I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like it's a jelly mist and it has a magnesium milk barrier. What is that supposed to do exactly? Because you know how it sounds like they just put a whole bunch of fancy words and stuff to make it sound like bougie, but it's like, what does that actually do? I'm just curious. I do love Beekman 1802. I usually get their like bloom cream or whatever, like the goat cream that you moisturizer that they sell. I do really like that. But I haven't tried much else from them. I think I tried their milky cleanser once too. I got a sample of that and it was pretty nice. So I do like some of their skincare. When it comes to the Supergoop, that is the sunscreen that I do use. So that's why I'm like, I might pick up one of these because I like the sunscreen for my face. So I figured I'd like it for my lips as well. They do have dupes of it though. Like you all know, Elf came out with their own dupe version of like Supergoop sunscreens and stuff. You know what? I've never tried their bars of soap. I've never tried their body care. I've only tried like their skincare for the face, dog. So I was thinking about picking up one of those sets though, since you told me you really liked their skincare and they're having 50% off sets. Let me see, what day was that? They have 50% off sets the 9th of March. So I might literally tomorrow their sets will be 50% off. So maybe I'll try it then. I saw this what is Peter Thomas Ross Firm X exfoliating peeling gel. I don't know how I feel about Peter Ross Thomas since he was in the Epstein files, as you all know, or if you didn't know, he's in the E files. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word. So like he's in the E files. And I'm like, I don't know if he is what his involvement was. I know he put a statement up on Instagram. So I'm like, I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to stay away from him as a whole. That's why I'm like, I'm not really trying to mention his stuff because I was gonna mention that product. And I know I do like some of his things. Like he has this primer called Skin to Die For. It's really amazing. It's like one of those really nice pore filling ones, and it's silicone, but doesn't feel like that heavy weighted silicone like the Smashbox one. That is really nice product from him that I have tried. But like I said, I don't know if how people are feeling about him because of the whole being in the E file. So I'm like, I saw that product. I did want to like talk about it because I do like some of his stuff, but I'm like, I'm gonna just leave that alone. Let's go on to Wednesday, March the 18th. So the Clinique foundation is 50% off. This is the Even Better Skin Clinical Vitamin Makeup. I've had the I think it's Healthy Skin or something like that. The one that they had with the wand in it for Clinique, and that was actually a really nice foundation. I never doubted that their stuff was great. It was just kind of like, you look at it as like your grandma goes to certain places for makeup, and I always looked at Clinique as that place because my grandma used to wear that foundation. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. But I feel like it could be a good investment because I did really like the foundation that I did try from them, and I feel like they do have really good formulas when it comes to foundations, when it comes to Clinique. So I would definitely recommend you look into that if you're interested. Then the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Vanishing Shine Control Primer is 50% off. I think I've tried this one before. I'm used mine up. I didn't repurchase it just because, again, like, because I made content. And oh, see, Clinique skincare. I do like their balm that you can remove with, and I think I tried a serum from them I liked, and then Moisture Surge moisturizer is really good from Clinique as well too. Yeah. They have some stuff from Origins on sale. What is this Origins thing? Origins Ginseng SPF 40 Energy Boosting Tinted Moisturizer. I didn't even know they had tinted moisturizer, but their tinted moisturizer is gonna be 50% off. I am kind of intrigued by the Too Faced eyeshadow quads. I'm not even in front. I thought they were too high originally priced, but I wouldn't mind trying them at this size because I feel like they'd be more affordable now, if you will. At 50% off, I think that could be pretty cool. What are these called again, though? I'm trying to find it on here. The Too Faced Born This Way mini eyeshadow palettes. I feel like they're just doing what, like Natasha Denona is doing now, which is basically making miniature versions of like the full size eyeshadow palettes that they have from Born This Way. So that way, if you only want certain colors and only certain colors work on your skin tone, you don't have to buy a whole palette knowing that you can't use all of the palette. So I think this is a good deal. And if you like a certain color palette, then I feel like it would be okay for you to just buy that one quad. But I'm definitely interested in seeing these Too Faced quads. So I'm gonna have to go in store and see if I can swatch them and see if the formula feels right. Because I feel like we don't really talk about Too Faced anymore. I feel like they're one of those brands that just went away and hasn't come back. I'm excited about the Juvia's Places blushes for 50% off as well too. I have a few of those, you all know. So when I post my links in my community tab every morning about these products that we're talking about now that I actually do recommend, I will post my videos as well. So that way, if you want to see the product at work and see my initial thoughts on it and how it looks on me, if you're my skin tone, I always try to make sure I do that to help you all out. I haven't used Origins in ages either. But I definitely am excited about the Juvia's Place blushes. I wish they would come out with more eyeshadow palettes. So I feel like they're focusing more on the face lately, and they have kind of abandoned the eyeshadow front, if you will. But I don't know if they weren't making a good return on investment when it came to the eyeshadow palettes, and that's why they slowed down, or what exactly is going on with Juvia's Place and the eyeshadow palettes. I know the brand Pattern is supposed to have its curling mousse on sale and its hydrating body lotion. I didn't know they had body care for the brand Pattern. If you all didn't know, that's Tracy Ellis Ross's brand, so Diana Ross's daughter's hair and body care brand. Apparently, I didn't know she had body care. Like I said, I just knew about the hair. I guess she's branching out like Taraji did, because I know Taraji P Henson's brand does body care in addition to hair care as well. Is there anything else here of interested? Has anybody tried Diva Curl? Is Diva Curl with an E? I know I got a sample of some to try, and I have been wanting to try it, but I keep getting new hair care brands sent to me in PR, so that's why I haven't tried the sample that they sent me yet. But I think they sent me a shampoo and conditioner. I'm wondering how that'll work out for me though, because it's like I don't wear my hair naturally. As you can see, I have it like flat ironed, but I heard they're supposed to help with curl and curl definition. So if you're someone who uses those type of products and wears your hair naturally, I feel like it might be good for you. I haven't tried the brand per se, so I'm not going to guarantee 100% say that it will, but I've heard good things about it. So there's that. Now let's move on to Thursday, which is March the 19th. Whose lip liner is this? Oh, the Persona Cosmetics eyeliners are 50% off. I didn't necessarily have that much luck with them. I felt like when I tried to put in my waterline, it made my eyes water and it didn't stick to my waterline as much as I personally liked. So I'm not telling you it's a bad product. It's just it didn't work out for me that well. So I have to be honest and tell you what worked for me and what didn't. And that was one that didn't personally work for me. I'm excited to try this Turtur Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer. That sounds really cool to me. I've wanted to try this brand for a while. And I feel like this could possibly be a cool one because if you like to spot conceal underneath the eyes, like lately I've been using cream concealer as opposed to liquid concealer. Like I have the NARS with soft matte pot underneath the eyes right now as opposed to using a liquid concealer. So I feel like I could try this out since that pot is like literally I'm scraping the corners to get it out and I need to try a new concealer. So I wanted to try that one and see. Yeah, I don't hear anybody talk about Persona Cosmetics anymore either. They stopped coming up with eyeshadow palettes. I think maybe they come out with new lip glosses every now and again because her lip gloss formula was really nice. I actually have her lip liner on right now. I have it on the shade 90210. But yeah, I don't really hear anybody talk about Persona anymore anyway. Does she still make YouTube videos or like any sort of content? Because I know the brand owner had like her own like YouTube following and then she started her brand. But I don't really hear anybody talk about it anymore either. Then I saw Janessa talking about this brand in her live yesterday. What is this called? I'm trying to find the name of it. It was an eyeshadow palette that she showed, but I don't see it on here. I think it says Unleasha. She had an eyeshadow palette from them that looked really nice. They're having 50% off select products from the brand, so you might be interested in looking into that and trying that out. And they have Gucci Bloom on sale. So Gucci Bloom Toilette 3.3 ounces will be 50% off. I don't really like floral scents, so I feel like this is one I'm gonna pass on. I've never smelled this fragrance in all fairness though, so it might be a good deal. I don't know. I know it's supposed to be $70, and when you get the point like 1 point ounces and up, that it starts to get higher up there in price. So it might be. No, those colors just recently came out with the little sparkly eyeshadow thing. She just stopped making, I think, eyeshadow palettes, if you will, and a lot of complexion stuff. Because she was originally known for lips. So I feel like those colors just kind of drifted off back to what they were known for, that they knew was their core thing that would sell. And this time where, things are unsure. And then she came out with like shimmery eyeshadow sticks to put on the eye. I don't know if she still makes the concealer or not. I know Heather Austin really liked her concealer. And foundation, I like the concealer. I wasn't in love with the foundation, but I thought the concealer was really nice. And her lip products, of course, have always been nice. So I think she just kind of faded into that. With Too Faced, I don't know what's going on with them. With Juvia's Place, they're just focusing on like face products and not necessarily like, their eyeshadow palettes the way they used to, in my personal opinion. Persona, I don't know what's going on with that at all. So those are just my takes on those brands you just talked about, Dawn. Um, Oh yeah, what was I gonna go into next? I'm going into Friday, March the 20th. So I feel like when they get towards like the very end of the sale is when they start giving you like the best of the best things. So I feel like that last week they really try to reel you in with a whole bunch of cool things. Well, I feel like here and there they're sprinkling cute little things like, oh, that's cute, oh, that's nice. And then they'll come up with the big bang things once they get like closer to the end, which is what I always enjoy. And like I always like to go through the book. It's like, when did we get into the really, really, really good stuff? Like for example, like the Too Faced eyeshadow things, those are cute or whatever. The boom boom cream is nice. And some of these other things are nice, but it's like I feel like the very last week is when they start kicking it up, and you're like, oh, okay, I see you. You trying to scrape the ground and not leave any coins behind for this last week. I got it. So Friday we have these Too Faced blushes. Now I've told you all I thought these cloud blushes were really nice. However, I feel like they're really similar to Ariana Grande's blushes. But since these are gonna be 50% off and they're only gonna be $16, I would definitely say get whatever color you're interested in. I own two colors already, so I own the berry tone one, of course, and then I bought like a peachy tone one. But I was thinking about picking up the pink tone one that they have because I feel like it's a really nice tone. And I feel like these blushes look really nice on the skin. They give that nice soft blurred effect to the skin. So I feel like they really are really nice. Oh, you do? These aren't the heart shaped ones though. These are like the newer ones they had came out with. I forgot what collection that these came out with. I think it was when they came out with some glittery S type stuff, and then they came out with these cloud blushes. I don't have any of the heart shaped ones anymore. Like all of those are gone, but I do have these newer ones that they have, and I definitely think that they're worth the investment. They look nice and really blurred. Again, though, I did do a video telling you all that you could get the ones from Ariana Grande's brand Rim, and they looked pretty much the same on the skin. I think I give you all a wear test and the whole thing. I'll try to remember to link that video down below when I do these when I set these up to go in the community tab every day. Yeah, the ones that look like macaroons with little gold around the rim. Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about. Dawn. I really enjoy those. Then they have a lot of what are these? Lancome foundation. So they have the, what is this? The Renage Lift liquid foundation, and then they have the skin tint serum. I did want to try the skin tint, so I'm thinking I might pick up the skin tint during the yeah, I have the heart shaped ones from ColourPop too. Those are the ones I actually really like, especially because they're not that expensive. But sometimes I find them really hard to open up. So I feel like they need to do something about the class so that they'll work out better. But yeah, I want to try the Tint Doll skin tint, and I definitely think about picking that up. I find it interesting that they use the same packaging as Urban Decay, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe not, because doesn't Estee Lauder own Lancome too? Or is it L'Oreal that owns Lancome? I don't remember. I know one of them does, but I found it interesting that they had the same packaging, was just making me think that Lancome is owned by the same people on Urban Decay, which is Estee Lauder, since they chose the same exact packaging for said product. I like the Urban Decay one, so I kind of want to try the Urban Decay one up against this one and to see how they would work. But in all fairness, the Urban Decay one is a actual foundation versus this one just being a skin tint. So I don't know that that would necessarily be fair on its part because it may not last as long or it might not do as well as I would prefer. But next we have the Benefit Goof Proof what Easy Shape and Fill eyebrow pencil, and what else? The clear brow gel. So I know people really like. Okay, so I was right because I thought it was by L'Oreal, but I'm like the fact that they picked the exact packaging as Urban Decay is kind of what threw me off a bit, Dawn. But yeah. Anyway, back to these brow products. So I feel like people are gonna want to get their goof proof eyebrow pencil and their clear gel from Benefit during this 50% off sale too. So if you like ABH, then you need to go and make sure you pick up your stuff on what day was ABH. Let's see. On the 14th of March, that's a Saturday. And then on March the 20th, you can pick up some stuff from Benefit too. And then maybe you can decide if you're a new person into makeup, which eyebrow product you prefer. So I feel like sales like this are good for you to try out things and decide what you like and what you don't like as well. So it could be good for that. Then they have this Sunday Riley autocorrect brightening and depuffing eye cream. I don't remember. I think maybe my bestie Dean Loves Makeup tried this, so you can go over to her channel and check out and see if she has it or not. I'm not 100% sure. I know they sent her like the cleansing balm to take off your makeup at the end of the night, and she did a review on that. So if you do want to hear some thoughts on that product, you can go over there and check as well. But I think she got this eye cream too. Do not quote me. I don't know what's going on with Sunday Riley though. I know they had some scandal a while ago where it was like they made their employees write like good reviews even if they hadn't tried the products or something like that to boost them up on Sephora and like other websites. I think it was only Sephora though and their own website because I don't think they had I don't think they had come to Ulta yet when this whole scandal happened. They came to Ulta I think the last couple of years. But I do know that they had some issue going on. I had only tried I think one or two products from them, not a whole lot. I had got them like in samples or 100 point perks or something like that from Sephora because, like I said, at the time this happened, they were at Sephora. But I feel like this could be a good product because they did have good skincare, which is why I was confused as to why they made people pump up and write more reviews. It's like your products spoke for themselves. You didn't have to do all that. So I thought that was weird, but I was like, whatever. Then they have IGK Select products. I know I use the IGK heat protectant when it comes to flat iron my hair. So if you did want a recommendation from me from IGK, I would say get their heat protectant. I hear it's supposed, I think it's a heat protectant and styler all in one. I feel like that would be a really good product to try out and have because I think it was supposed to be like a hairspray-ish and that was what the styling part was supposed to be about it, and then it keep protected from when I like flat iron my hair. So I do enjoy that product. Then we have another product from Supergoop. So they've been coming through with the products because this is I think the second thing we've seen from them so far, and I usually feel like I see maybe one or two products depending on who the brand is. But this is the resetting 100% mineral powder sunscreen SPF 35. So basically if you're a girl who's out who wears makeup and you put SPF on underneath your makeup, then you can put this on later on throughout the day when you're out, so that way you can still have some form of sunscreen. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's the point of this, and it's supposed to help. Plus, it might help mattify like your skin if you have oily combination skin like myself and you're out and using makeup a lot throughout the day. So I feel like that could possibly be a good thing. I have not personally tried this product per se though, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad. I usually use the original Supergoop in the container and just rub it on the heat. Let's see. So I have then they have Uni. It's a 24-hour hydrating body serum. I do really like a good body serum, so I'm thinking about personally picking this up. You all know I usually use the Necessaire body serum, and I've tried the one. I think I tried the one from Kyler. They're a new brand that just happened to show up at Sephora recently. I did a video on their body scrub or the body polish, if you will. Then I've done some other things. So I'm definitely interested in trying some more stuff from Kyla, but I do want to try out this body serum and then like kind of give y'all a review on different body serums because remember I tried the one from Good Molecules. I will have tried this one. I've tried the one from Kyler, and then I want to try this one, and then I'll kind of give you like a better idea of how I feel about certain things. But on to Saturday, March the 21st. So they have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. I think I bought this concealer when it was popular. when it first came out, because I feel like I gave you all a video, and I know I gave a video on Estee Lauder concealer. It looks like they might have changed the packaging of this, or maybe it's just the one that Dion gave me in PR. I'm sorry, the one that Dion gave me that she had bought, and I just haven't got the updated packaging on it, because I do have two Estee Lauder concealers, and I know my bestie Dion Loves Wake Up sent me one of them, and I think it's this one, and they just repackaged it. So I would recommend it because I do like it. I think it's really nice. I think Dion would recommend it to you all as well. So don't be surprised if you see it pop up in both of our um community tabs on the day that it is on sale, which is again Saturday, March the 21st. Then the Billie Eilish perfume is on sale, the original first one she came out with. I always love that perfume. I think it's really nice. Now I have the second one, but I haven't done a review on it yet, so that's probably going to go on Lost Reviews for you members if you're interested in seeing that. Then the third one I didn't try because I think I heard Lauren May Fragrance here on YouTube say she wasn't a huge fan of it. So I'm kind of just like, I don't know how I feel. Now, don't quote me if she said that 100%. I'm not 100% sure that I remembered exactly like that, but I do remember her talking about it and saying she liked the first one the best out of all of them. So I do recommend the first one though, and that's the one that's on sale. So we'll kind of focus in on that and reel me back into that because y'all know I'll start talking about other things. I'd recommend you picking it up if you're interested, especially because it's the biggest one. I think the 3.4, and then you can get it for 41 bucks, which I think is just a great deal. Then we have this Live Tinted product. Now I have tried Live Tinted, but this is the 3-in-1 mineral sunscreen moisturizer and primer with SPF 30. I have one of their glow what is it? Glow SPFs that I need to try with you all that I haven't tried yet. I did retry the concealer though. If you all remember when I originally tried it, it had like brush tips on it, kind of like the Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss had back in the day, but the brush tips would come out, so they ended up coming out on my face when I was putting on the concealer, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. So I definitely want to try this product out. We'll have to wait and see though, because I want to see how the SPF works for this brand with the glowy one I had before I buy another one. So I'll probably try to get a video done on that before I get done with before I make a decision on this one. Then they have the Lancome Genifique eye cream and serums on sale. I love the Genifique serum, so I definitely recommend this. This is one of the Lancome skincare things I feel like is the 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. They have face masks for it. I would recommend the face mask. They have the serum. I would recommend the serum. I just think Genifique is one of their like, all-star skincare products that I feel like is a staple that everyone should have. So I would definitely recommend that you pick that up. Then the Divi hair care things. Now I've tried the styling cream. I don't know if that's supposed to be on sale or not. But I scalp serum, I definitely think that's really good as well. I have tried that one as well. I've been using that when I used it up, and I was gonna buy another one, but I didn't buy another one because I got the Verb one that I told you all about earlier in PR. Otherwise, I would have bought it. Yeah, Lancome skincare is awesome. The purple one that's supposed to be similar to the Genifique, I forgot the name of it. It's really good too. Now the clarifying one is the one I wanted to try because I have oily combination acne prone skin. So I have a lot of dark spots and I wanted to see if it would help with the dark spots. So that's the one I still need to try out. But I tried the purple one and I tried the Genifique that we just talked about, and I definitely think the both of those are good. Their skincare is really good too. I feel like the old school brands like have mastered it down when it comes to stuff like that. So happy about that. But I recommend you get this scalp serum from them if you have thinning hair like I do. Again, I do feel like it helped in these areas right here for me when I did use it. But I have used it up and now I'm moving on to this other product. But I wouldn't say it's a bad product. So if you want to try it out, I definitely recommend you do. You can definitely feel the rosemary tingling when you put it on and rub it in. Just keep in mind that you need to maybe spray it in your hand and then rub it onto your hair. Because if you just put it on the area, it's gonna drip down your face quite a bit because it's quite a watery product. So just something to keep in mind because I used to squirt it on my mom and then really start rolling down her face easily before you can start even rubbing it in. So it's really watery. Just something to think about when you're putting it on. Okay. Olaplex. I haven't tried anything for Olaplex. Has anyone tried anything from Olaplex? But they have the number 5 moisturizing and men leave-in conditioner for 50% off if anyone was interested in that product. I've heard good things about Olaplex. I've just never personally tried anything from Olaplex. Because, like I said, since I don't do my own hair, I don't really like buy into buying too many things other than like edge control things and like something to grease my hair with. Did you like it, Janet? Because I'm looking at all these different leave-in conditioners, and my son uses leave-in conditioner now for the hairstyle that he wears. So I'm just looking at all of them. I'm like, should I get it? I don't know, because I know he needs leave-in conditioner. Because I usually just buy the leave-in conditioners from, like, CVS or something when we have a coupon, and then that's how he gets whatever conditioner he gets. But I'm like, maybe I'll upgrade him to some different ones if they're 50% off, and see, like, if he sees a difference or if he likes a certain brand as opposed to another one. I don't know. Sunday, March the 22nd. We almost at the end, because remember it's only till the 26th. So we're at the 22nd. They have the Buxom lip glosses. I feel like the Buxom lip glosses are just a classic staple thing that we all know about and love. And I definitely feel like I could see myself picking up what is it? White Russian and Hottie Toddy and Dolly, just for like nostalgia of it all, because those were the three lip glosses that I liked from them the best personally. I feel like who doesn't know what White Russian is? I feel like White Russian and Dolly were like the two like hottest things from Buxom ever. I'm interested to see what's going on with them too, though, because those blushes that they had, the primer infused blushes, those were genius ideas, and those were like great products. But I feel like they don't really talk about those or sell them, or they didn't make any more shades in them anymore either. And I was like confused about that too. Oh, okay. Then I'll just stick to the oil, because I do need some oil to oil my scalp with every now and again. So if I see the oil on sale, if I find the oil at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, then I'll go ahead and pick it up. Oh, okay. So it doesn't really have too much of a difference. Okay. I'm glad to know that. Then the About Face has their shimmery eyeshadows. I think that's what these are. I have to read through and find where that part is. I'm pretty sure it's their shimmery eyeshadow sticks, or liquid eyeshadows, if you will. I think they're really nice. It depends on what color you get, though, how they show up. Cause like they had this greenish one that I thought was gonna be really cool, and I liked it, but like then they had a blue one, and I feel like the blue one disappointed me. So it's like you might want to go in store and swatch the colors ahead of time, and then that'll help you determine which one you should pick up based upon like how it looks on your skin tone. Just something to think about. I try not to fry my hair with heat, because it's like I don't want to have heat damage, and then I want to have stuff happen to it. I'm gonna have to put some heat on it though, because like it ended up raining here in Chicago, and as you can see, the ponytail is looking rough because it ended up raining on my hair really bad. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to flat iron my hair sometime this week if I don't end up going to the beauty shop like I planned, because my plan is to go Friday. But I'm like, if the shampoo doesn't come by Friday, I'm gonna have to wait till the shampoo and it's like stuff shows up. So hopefully it shows up, and then I can get it done. But if I can't, then I'll like probably flat iron it toward the middle or like the end of the week. We'll have to see. I don't think there's anything else on here interesting. They do have another Peter Thomas Roth product. So it is the Instant Firm X Eye Temporary Tightener. I don't know how well that would actually work though, because I tried the tightener primer that's supposed to go on your face, and I felt like it just peeled off when you tried to rub it into the skin. So I was like, I don't know if it was the moisturizer I used, or if it's just the product itself, or if I use too much product from it. But I don't feel like it like really like even out the skin or anyway. I know Morgan Turner said she didn't like it, but it's like, honey, you're in your 20s. Like you don't need as much as someone who like is close to 40 like myself would need. So it's like I felt like she using it wasn't that good of an example for people who have like more mature skin, because it's like your skin isn't as mature as the people that they're marketing this product to. And I'm not trying to shade her in any way, but it's like when she was talking about it, I was like, yeah, I still need to try it for myself, because you're like 20 something and I'm almost 40. So I want to hear from someone my age. Not to be mean, but I want to hear from someone my age and my like skin type. Because if I remember correctly, I think she has normal skin or dry skin. It's like I have oily combination skin, so I still don't feel like I can necessarily trust what you're saying, even if we did have like the same skin concerns, because we're not gonna have the same skin type, and it might break up on me, whereas it'll stay fine on you because your skin doesn't get oily. Oh, okay. See, I've seen the Moroccan oil brand, but I haven't thought to try anything from it, because again, like Janice, since I don't do my own hair, I'm like I don't know, but for like oiling my scalp and stuff, I feel like that could be like good for me to try out. Was there anything else we wanted to talk about on the 22nd? Nope. Okay, so on to the 23rd. So Clinique has their Clinique Smart Clinic Repair Wrinkle Correcting Serum. I haven't tried this particular serum. I tried those clear serums they had where you could add whatever thing you wanted to add yourself to it. I think it was like you could add vitamin C, or you could add like hyaluronic acid, or you could add whatever it was when they had those going around. I did try that. But otherwise, I haven't really tried any serums from Clinique. I usually just use the balm that helps you remove your makeup and like something else and just keep it moving. I saw they had a new rose one in store, but I didn't try it out. So maybe I'll try it out and I can do a members review on it and then I'll tell you how I feel about it, Dawn. Since you think I should try it. Maybe I'll do that. Let me see. Oh, the Ordinary has what is this? Ordinary has UV filtered SPF 45 serum. I think that's interesting because I've never seen a serum I feel like that has SPF in it, is to the best of my knowledge. And the fact that the Ordinary is affordable, so it's only like under $10 for a serum with SPF in it. I feel like that could be pretty good, especially if you just put moisturizer on top and then maybe you can spray SPF on top and go on along your day. I know I like the Black Girl Magic SPF sunscreen that you can just spray on and like keep it moving. So I feel like this could possibly be a good product, especially if you're looking for an affordable sunscreen, because Ordinary definitely has great products. And I use a lot of their products. Like I really like their hyaluronic acid. I use some of their products in body care. So I definitely could see myself with this. So that's a will see product for me. There's another Origins product. Let me see. What is the Origins Ginseng Regenerating Serum? But again, I don't know of anyone who uses Origins for the most part. Not to be mean. So the scale over that. Let me. Okay, y'all, we on the last page, the last 3 days. So we got Tuesday, March the 24th. I think it's weird they ended it on a Thursday because they normally end it on a Saturday. So what made them do it this way? Unless they're doing that thing that they do now. If y'all have noticed, like the new thing they do is like the last day, they'll have like a bonus day where they let you literally just buy everything at one time, which I always thought was a good idea because I'm like, you don't know who gets paid and when, and then they can't buy whatever it is they wanted to buy. So I honestly have started doing that. Like I'll just wait to the end, then I have all the stuff in my cart, and then on the last day when everything is 50% off, you just buy all the stuff you want at one time and do it in pick up in store order so that way you don't have to worry about the shipping and then call it a day. That's personally what I plan on doing. I don't know about you, but March the 24th. Let's see, am I getting anything? They have the fresh black tea anti-age eye cream. I've tried the anti-age face cream. I've never tried their anti-age eye cream, but Fresh does have some nice skincare. I know people who a while ago were obsessed with their rose essence. I never personally loved that. I thought it was good. I liked it, but I liked the I forgot what the other essence was. The I think it was like the black tea essence. I always preferred that one over the rose one. But I'm like different people like different things. I've never liked the soy cleanser either. I don't know. I guess couldn't get into it. I don't know if it was the consistency of it that made me not like it. But I feel like after I cleaned my face, it still didn't feel clean while using that cleanser. So that was just my personal take. It wasn't because the product was bad. It just didn't feel like it cleaned my face. And after I washed my face, I still felt like I needed to like clean it. It didn't feel clean. Then we have select products from Belief that are 50% off. I think it's just supposed to be their SPF stuff. I feel like not a lot of people talk about the Belief SPF stuff, but I feel like they do make good hydration products when it comes to like skincare. I like their hyaluronic acid. It was really nice. I like their what is it? The True Cream, the True Balm cream. That's really good. And I actually tried I think I tried a toner from them that was pretty nice as well. So they do have some nice hydrating products for people who have like hydration issues or you have dry or normal skin and you like to use their products. I usually try to use their products in the wintertime though, just because I have oily combination skin and I feel like I need more hydration in the wintertime than I necessarily do in the summertime. But they do have good products. I would recommend trying out their brand if you're interested. Then there's this Dermalogica product. Now I'm trying to debate if I want to get this Dermalogica product or not. It's called Magnetic Afterglow Cleanser. Right now I just use their pre-cleanse when I take off my makeup. And I was thinking about trying this one out to see what's the difference between it and the pre-cleanse that I normally use. Because I've had the pre-cleanse I use for a while and I'm almost going to be out of it soon. So it makes sense to start investing and trying to find like a new product. And since my face is used to dermatological stuff, I'm thinking this might be a good one. But you all can let me know, have you tried it and what you think of it? Because I've only tried the pre-cleanse from them and then like the exfoliator and then like container that you take out to wet your face with and exfoliate. I feel like that's pretty good too. And I tried one moisturizer from them. I wasn't necessarily in love with it, but it did okay. Like I don't know. I guess I expected more from it because I feel like the cleansers do such a great job that the moisturizer kind of like let me down a little bit. But to each his own. They have some Mario Badescu. Does anybody buy Mario Badescu anymore? I'm just curious. They have the Hydro Gel Under Eye Patches, then the Advanced Hyaluronic Hydro Gel Mask. I like the fact that it has collagen in it, but like after they said the things they said about his spray back in the day, where like it was they put something in it that made your face addicted to spraying it on there so you could use up the product faster. That's what I heard about Mario Badescu, and that's when I stopped buying his sprays. I don't know. I bought the like the rose spray or whatever to like, hydrate the skin or whatever. But I heard, like I said, there's an ingredient in it that made you have to use more of it, and it didn't really truly hydrate the way it's supposed to get you to buy more product. I don't know how true that is. So this is like allegedly, but that's what I had heard another creator saying, and that's why people say like the brand had kind of went downhill because once people heard that and found out about that, that they weren't really buying from the brand anymore. I feel like it hydrated nicely, but like it was like very temporary hydration, and I didn't appreciate that, so I was kind of just like, I'm good. Then they have the PDM Silk Steam Pro Spa Grade Facial Steamer and Cleanse Brush. So I'm like, that sounds interesting to me because I heard facial steamers help open the pores of your skin and it helps get sink the product deeper into your skin. I don't know how true that is, but that's the some of what I've heard with people using those. That's why I'm like, I don't. I feel you, done. And now you can find it like at TJ Maxx and Marshalls everywhere. So it's like you don't have to go far, you don't have to look much for it. It's just easily accessible everywhere. I think that's all I have from here. I do kind of want to get this steamer thing though, just because I feel like that could be interesting. But have to wait and see. Oh, so the 25th, Wednesday the 25th, they have I've never heard of I mean I've heard of this brand, but I've never heard anyone really talk about this brand. The Toka Luxury Fragrance Wardrobe. I was thinking about getting it and trying it out with you members, Janet, Dawn. What do you think? Because I was like, that could be a cool thing to try out. I've never tried this brand. I've seen the fragrance brand from time to time, but I've never actually tried it. I don't know how I feel about it though, because I'm like, I'd have to see what their scents consist of. I've never even looked in to see what their scents consist of. See, I've heard of it and I've seen like pictures of their little bottles or whatever, but I didn't know like what type of fragrances they sold. And since I feel like I don't ever really hear too much of anyone talking about the brand, I was kind of like, I don't kind of want to invest in it. And then, you all may not even like it, and I might not even like it either. So it's like I have to see what scents they have to help me determine if I even should be bothered or not. But I got plenty of time because it's not the 25th yet. It's just like the first week of the sale, and it hasn't even been a full week of the sale yet. The full week of the sale literally started today because it started on what, like Thursday or Friday or something. So, mm, what is this other brand? I know you like Tula, Dawn, and Tula is supposed to be having what is this Tula thing? Tula has Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen Gel Broad Spectrum SPF 30 for 50% off. I tried a moisturizer from them. I don't know if I put that skincare video up yet or not. I know it's in my phone. I need to edit it and have it go up. But I did like the moisturizer I tried from them. It gave me the vibes of like the Belief True Balm because it was like that type of hydration when it came to putting it on the skin. So it was really nice. I wouldn't say I necessarily loved it, but it did give me the vibes and remind me of the Belief one. That's not the part they have on sale here, but I'm saying I have tried something from this brand. And I think I had like a serum from this brand too. I don't remember how long I used it though, but I think it was like a vitamin C serum I tried from Tula. So I've tried a couple of things from them. I didn't necessarily love them, but I didn't hate them either. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, it's a nice skincare thing, but it didn't make me feel excited to like do my skincare routine. And I try to look for brands like that. Oh, okay, they have a sunscreen too. See, I didn't even know that. Okay, but I feel like sunscreen is a normal thing that everybody needs. I feel like a lot of people like come out with it, and I just like kind of stick to the two that I know because I use the Elf dupe when I run out of my super group, so that way I'll have like a sunscreen to use, and then I'll use my Black Girl sunscreen to, like spray on my body and like respray on my face if I need to add more sunscreen. So y'all, we on the last day, and this is Thursday, March the 26th. So I'm excited about them having the super sweet brand. The entire brand is gonna be on sale for 50% off. If you all remember, that's like the black owned fragrance brand I had found at Ulta when they first dropped sometime in 2025. I don't remember when. I feel like it was like maybe toward the end of the year. Don't quote me. So I will definitely have the video linked when I do talk about this. I only tried the perfumes, but since the entire brand is on sale, I might get like a scrub and like a lotion from each one of the scents I have to see if it helps with longevity of making that scent last. I really kind of just want to get the pear one, honestly, because I feel like that would be a good one for me. And I feel like pear is something I don't have that often, whereas a lot of the other fragrances I have from brands, I feel like I have a lot of scrubs and stuff that's similar to that. But I don't really have a caramel scrub either, so I might just get the caramel scrub and the what is it, the pear scrub, and call it a day, because I feel like I'll easily be able to find a lotion for the caramel scrub, even if I don't find one for the pear. But those are the two things that I'm most excited about trying out. I don't necessarily need to get the full size perfume because y'all know I bought the travel size set during the holiday. That was an exceptional deal. Exactly. That's why I'm like, I want to try it out. Plus, I want to see what the consistency of their scrubs is like compared to the ones I normally use. Y'all know I use like the Tree Hut one. I like the Rare Beauty exfoliating scrub that she has, body wash scrub. I like that. And then I love the Kyler one that I talked about earlier. That's like more of a body. They call it a body polish, but it has like exfoliators in it for like you to use as a body scrub. So again, I want to do a video where I can do talk about like affordable and high end, and just do like a whole in depth like body care video, if you will, based upon the stuff that I have in my collection. That's another reason I want to pick these up, because I feel like it'd be very interesting to try out. And I'm excited this brand is just 50% off. So I'm just like, yes. The Philosophy's hair and body mists are going to be 50% off too. So I might have to grab some of those. If you all remember, I gave you all a video on that as well. So I'll link that in my community tab when this goes up as well. But I'm super excited about those just because I really liked the way they smell. And I don't really own any Philosophy fragrances when it comes to the perfumes. So I figured I would go ahead and try out the hair mist just to see how I felt. And since I really liked them and they're going to be 50% off now, which makes them like 14 bucks, I feel like it'd be a great time to pick those up. Especially since, if y'all haven't noticed, like hair and body mist to me seem like they're like all the rage and a really like popular thing that people really enjoy and like. So I figured it would be good to pick them up and add them to my collection so I can have some way to refer to Philosophy if someone asks me about the brand, because I've literally tried not none of the perfumes. I heard there's, what is it? What is the cashmere one you told me about, Dawn, that everybody really likes? That's supposed to be like their popular thing. I forgot what it's called. Cashmere something. I know I hear about that one a lot. And like if that one goes 50% off of the next 21 days of beauty, then maybe I'd pick it up. But overall, like that's pretty much it for me. What is this lip product here? $16. But it's not, I'm not sure which lip product that is. Oh, and then they have the Grande Cosmetics eyebrow enhancing serum. So if you like have sparse brows and you need to grow your brows. Oh yeah, that one. The fresh cream warm cashmere. Yeah. It really, because with a name like that, I'd expect it to sound more like, smell like cashmere skin from Fleur, or have like a nice soft, warm, cozy scent to it, not smell like product candy. But okay. Then to me it definitely has the wrong name if it smells like product candy. Tarte blushes. It doesn't show any pictures of the Tarte blushes. Maybe I missed it, or maybe it'll be on one of the bigger pages up here. So I'll check in a second. But I'm interested in this. What is this? The Solar Wave by Acne 3-minute blue and red therapy acne treatment. As I've been saying throughout this video, I have oily combination skin and I have acne prone skin. So I do have lots of acne, dark spots and hyperpigmentation underneath here from the acne bumps I have had. So I'm like, I mean, you might not have. It's like in this part, they only show things that I guess they feel like is pertinent and important to them. Whereas on the bigger pages, sometimes they show stuff that they didn't in big ones. See, like they didn't talk about the ABH foundation that went on sale in those smaller ones that I showed you. And let me see. Oh, I didn't see this new face stuff. So see, then they have bigger pictures of different things in here. So there are a few things that I'm interested in, but I'm not holding myself to too much. Then there's like the Kitsch hair and body mist that I was talking about. Trying. I don't remember if I did a review on those or not. I remember telling you all about them and that they existed, but I don't remember if I actually like did a video on them or not. Yeah, see, there were things in here I missed, like the to the 6th and the 12th. These are the weekly beauty steals, like the Live Tinted Foundation. I wanted to try that out. They were trying to send, they sent me the PR thing to look at, but by the time I opened it up and went to it, they had sorted out my shade. So I might end up picking this up and then trying this out. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then this beauty bio kit that they have. I do need to try this on camera with you all. I actually already have this kit, but I have not. I can't remember if I tried it out or not because I put it back in the box so pristine. It's making me think I didn't, even though I feel like I did. So I definitely will try this out with you all to see how I feel about it. Then they have what is this? Tarte lip products is what I see, Dawn. I don't see like their blushes, but they have a whole bunch of lip products here. I know the Charlotte Tilbury like liquid blushes and I think liquid highlighter or liquid bronzers are supposed to be 50% off too. And then the dupe ones from Tarte are supposed to be 50% off as well. But this stuff is only from the 6th to the 12th, so you have 6 days to pick up these, and then the next week you have 6 days to pick up these things. So we didn't talk about those things. So I guess we talk about these real quick. I definitely am picking up the lip tinted foundation stick. Hopefully, like I said, I have to see if the one in store by me has it still in stock by the time I go. Then they have the Hottie Toddy, or is it just certain hairsprays from Dry Bar? No, it's the Hottie Toddy and the Detox Dry Shampoo. So depending on which one of these you need, you should pick it up. I already have Hottie Toddy though, so I don't personally plan on picking this up. Then they have select skincare and skincare tools from that brand with the lip liners that you the tinted lip liner that you pull off. If you all saw my shorts on the crumble cookie when I went to Walmart to find it, they have dupes for that lip liner from Hard Candy that's under like $10. I think they're like $6 or something like that. Don't quote me. A while ago since I did that, so I genuinely don't remember. The Tarte lip products, the Mary Kuju lip liners, lip tattoos, lip tints, and lip mask. I didn't know they had lip liners or lip tattoos. So I'm assuming lip tattoo is just like their fancy way of a lip stain, and they just put it in like, in that marker form that they've seen Korean beauty do. And that's what that's supposed to be. Then on the 13th through the 19th for your weekly 50% off deals, you can get the Polite Society Foundation. What is this? Oh, then the KP Body Scrub Coconut from First Aid Beauty is going to be 50% off. I have not tried that personally. It sounds interesting, but at the same time, I feel like it's not going to have too much of a scent to it. And I try to find ones I feel like have scent and still work nicely for skin. So I don't think I would personally pick it up. Then I don't know, professional. I don't know if this is the same one I originally tried, would have had like the a little spy woman on it, and they've just turned into more of this average packaging. But their setting spray is 50% off. I know I liked that setting spray. Okay, this is the Professional Super Setter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. I don't know if that's the same or not. Then the Sculpt Tape Contour Glow Tape Wands and highlighters and blush tape are 50% off. I have tried the blush one and the bronzer one. It's fine. I feel like it does about the same as Charlotte Tilbury does, and it is. But the only thing is, I feel like it's close to the same price as Charlotte Tilbury is as well. So it's like if they're the same price, I don't see the point of doing that. But I don't know. To each his own. Too Faced has Kissing Jelly Lip Oil Gloss for 50% off. I've never tried that. I had heard of it, but it just didn't seem of interest to me, so I didn't concern myself with it. I bought the Makeup by Mario ones, and those are the ones I actually really prefer and like. I know a lot of people said they went over their lip line and like, they didn't stay in place. I didn't have that issue with it. And y'all know I'll call Makeup by Mario out in a minute, which is why I don't really get any love from the brand. Cause I remember I literally like I posted a picture and somebody commented on my picture, and Makeup by Mario commented on their comment but didn't actually comment to me, the person who had made like the thing. So I know that was shade, and I was just like, whatever, I'm not gonna lie about products. You can like it or not like it, I don't care. um anyway, then we have Curl Smith's select hair care and styling products. I used to buy their hair vitamins when they had hair vitamins for you to take. I don't know if they still sell them or not. It was the ones in the blue packaging, but I did really feel like they helped. So there's that. Then we have, oh, here's the blushes, Dawn. No, you weren't making it up. It's March the 20th through the 26th that the Tarte blushes are the 50% off. Along with apparently the foundation and the 12-hour powder foundation. So they got blurring powder, 16-hour foundation, and then the 12-hour blushes, the old ones. I remember when those blushes were so popular. Do y'all remember when these Amazon clay blushes were just like everywhere? I feel like it was like the 20 teens and everybody had to have those particular blushes. It was insane. And then they have this Peach and Lily Pure Radiance Brightening Eye Cream. I love the glass skin serum from Peach and Lily, and their matcha pudding moisturizer was really nice as well. I have not tried this eye cream though, but I will say that they do have some good skincare. I think think some of their skincare is on sale during this sale, and it just didn't show up in the book. So if you see it in my 21 days community tab, then those are the things that I would recommend from them. I can't necessarily recommend this. I could recommend this brand though because I did like the stuff that I tried, and I told you the stuff that I tried. They have Laura Geller for 50% off. I feel like don't hear people really talk about her anymore either. I didn't even know she was still sold at Ulta Beauty because I thought she was just doing like the QVC infomercial type thing, because I know her and Tartan do that a lot for people to purchase from the brand. And then they have certain lip products that are 50% off. I've never tried this brand Dibs. I hear about it, but I've never tried it. They're supposed to be Stila Smashbox lip products for 50% off, along with some Buxom Bare Minimals. Sorry, Bare Minerals products for 50% off. Yeah, I never thought they were bad quality. It was just, I feel like because all the downfalls that they had done is why people really stopped kind of like talking about them as much, because they did a whole bunch of problematic things for like a really long time, and I feel like people just got fed up and like tired, and plus they weren't really like innovating and do a whole bunch of unique stuff the way other brands were at least trying to, and they let other people come over and with creativity and kind of like push them to the side. Okay. I mean, yeah, that would make sense because I'm like, I feel like I don't see a lot of people shopping her brand. Does she still do the highlighters with the cute little swirls in them? Because remember, like, I forgot Gilded Honey used to be like everybody's everything again in the 20 teens. Like, Gilded Honey was everything to everyone. And then she had like a nice peachy tone one, I think that was really nice that I had. And then she came out with a limited edition one during the holidays. But exactly, and that's why I feel like my problem is like all the Tarte stuff looks the same. It just all looks the same. Like nothing is looking different or unique or anything like that. So I'm just kind of like, why do I want to buy it if it all looks the same? Okay, so how do you all feel about Estee Lauder redoing their foundations? Oh, you still have Gilded Honey? Yeah, I got rid of mine. I don't have any Laura Geller anything, but like Gilded Honey was that girl. She was that girl. I want to know, is the Estee Lauder formula gonna be like better or worse since they changed it? Because they changed Estee Lauder Double Wear formula, if I remember correctly, and I'm kind of concerned about if I'm gonna like the new one or not. Because I went to Ulta Beauty and saw like this huge new display, and I was like, "What is happening?" But I heard it's because they had to add more shades to make it more inclusive. But I feel like once brands change formulas, they don't always work the same. Sometimes they work better, sometimes they work worse. And I'm like concerned that they might have messed up a classic trying to come up with more shades when really when they say stuff like that, I always just look at it as like you trying to cut costs and you added a couple more shades to like, distract us from the fact that you're trying to cut costs by, messing with the formula to save money, and because the economy is bad, you still want to have the same profit margin. That's how I always look at stuff like that, but it could be because I'm a cynic. I honestly don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, her highlighter formula was fire, and like her highlighters look really nice. It's just I feel like a lot of the time when it came to her products, like they didn't always work for people who had melanin, and that was always my issue. So it's like I can only use a highlighter from you, and then after that, it's kind of like a wrap. Because a lot of the other stuff, I feel like if you went past Dion's skin tone, like there was nothing there for you, and that was always like why I didn't really rock with Laura Geller, other than like having Gilded Honey like everybody else did. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I didn't look into her enough, but I'm like, if this is the only product I hear people talking about, and then like anybody my skin tone isn't really talking about anything from you because I don't feel like you really serve my community that way, I'm kind of just not really trying to rock with it. So that was just my thing, but to each his own. How do you feel like Selena Gomez coming up with this new eyeshadow palette? Because from what I've heard in the past, shout out to my girl Karen Harris, she tried out the eyeshadow palettes, and I remember her saying that she wasn't a huge fan of them. I think it was because there was a pressed glitter in it, though. So I don't know if this new one has a pressed glitter in it or not, but I don't know. I only tried her like shimmery formula, and that was when she came out with those holiday palettes, and I thought those holiday palettes were pretty good for like like a Sephora brand, if you will, because y'all know Sephora brands when it comes to eyeshadow versus like an indie brand is a totally different market and a totally different thing. But I felt like it was okay for a shimmer. I just wasn't, it was not good looking. Yeah, it just looks really boring. Like the eyeshadow palette just looks really boring to me. But y'all know I don't really do go for those type of tones. I hope she came up with more than one color story too, because it's like the tones I'm seeing in this picture that are saturated. It's like that's not working for me at all. And it's like if you can come inclusive with those other things, like maybe you should do a lighter one and like a darker one. Cause this one just looks like a nice mid-tone one, and that's not gonna work for your whole consumer base. So like, well, what were we really thinking when we came up with the color selection of this? Is what I'm thinking. That's why I say I hope there's more than one. I don't know. I agree, it is. And on top of that, it still isn't working for me. And it's like if I, you know, have to use my bronzer and the crease and then I can only use your shimmer, I could have just bought a single shimmer from ColourPop and went on with my life. So I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm kind of just like, And then these jelly perfume bombs from Sol de Janeiro. How are y'all feeling about those too? Because I noticed a lot of brands are trying to do that now. I feel like the first brand I personally saw, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because like this is just the first brand I saw do it. The perfume balm that I feel like it's like kind of a mainstream niche type brand is Noise. Because I remember they sent me the perfume balm of I think it was only human or it's unmuted. It was one of those two brands. I don't remember which one it was. I mean, one of those fragrances. I don't remember which one it was. I feel like it was only Humano that they sent the perfume balm in, and then now, so De Janeiro has their perfume balms in. So they have a few shades. I think they have like 62. I think they did the purple one. I forgot what I always forget what the numbers are exactly, but I know 62 is the original one. Then I know they did the first pink one they came out with, not the new one they came out with number 91. The first one that they had, I forgot what number that is. I think they have one for number 42, which is, Chorizo 40 is the vanilla plummy one. Mm. Yeah, I do feel like we're seeing a lot of jelly bomb. Oh, a lot of jelly bomb stuff too, and I don't know why. Because I'm like, I'm not really filming it, but I'm like, maybe it warms up to your skin better. My whole thing is like, if you walking around with that on a summer day, I would just be scared that it's like gonna melt, and then I lost my perfume for the day. So it's like I still want like the one that's in a contained container because I'm like, if you putting on this jelly, then why, I'm trying to understand what the jelly is for. Maybe it helps seal in the fragrance and you put it on beforehand and then you spray the perfume on because I haven't really gone into it too much. But if you notice, I think didn't Selena Gomez has the same thing with hers or no, wait, no, hers was like a jelly or like that little tube what you rub on whatever the scent is and then you add her vanilla perfume on top to add like a little bit extra essence to it. So I'm noticing that brands are trying to find creative ways to add products on or get you to buy different products of the same thing. And I'm just kind of like, I don't understand what the purpose of the jelly perfume is. Maybe I'm missing it. And see, that's what I feel like people normally do. That's why I'm like, I don't understand what the point of the jelly thing is. Is it for you to carry around perfume in the wintertime and not have to worry about carrying an actual sprayed perfume? Because in the summertime, I feel like it would be really bad to have that with you and then it starts melting and then you have that whole issue of it melting in your purse. So that's why I'm trying to understand what the point of the jelly balm perfume is. I'm curious. I have no idea. I want to know. I hear it's supposed to be for layering purposes, but you know, I don't know. I like the noise idea of layering because they have that the new milk fragrance. I think that's really cool because I'm like if you just put on an everyday lotion and then you put that on top and then you have like your perfume spray on, I feel like that's great. So I definitely like that idea. Exactly, and that's why I'm like, I'm trying to figure out who it's for. Because at first I just thought they were lip balms with like the scent of like whatever the perfume was, and I was like, that's genius. You know, like come up with lip balms like that. Because I know they only had one lip balm and they've had it for a really long time, and that was the original 62. So I thought they were expanding out and coming out with like these cute jelly like colorful versions of it that might have a little bit of tint to the lips and then would smell like whatever perfume it is you were interested in because I thought that would have been a cooler idea as opposed to it being just like a perfume balm itself. But I'm sure there's some reason behind the perfume balm. They might have it on their YouTube channel showing why you need this. And I could probably look into it and find out, at least for the noise one that I own, like what the purpose of it is. But I'm pretty sure I saw theirs are supposed to be layering, and they do bundles on their website where it's like you can get the solid perfume stick, then you can buy the perfume itself, and then you might be able to add the body mist as well because they do have body mist of certain scents. They have a body mist of 1200. They have sorry, yeah, 12. Then they have the body mist of unmute, and then they have the body mist of only human in the holiday set that they have. I think it's on sale on their website right now. I know I haven't linked in the video that I made of that. If you want to check that out, you can. I did a video of two of them. I need to do the third one, which is 12. I just found that one recently though, because I compared the body mist to the perfume to see how long they lasted through the day and if it made a difference. And I think I even sprayed one in my hair so you can see how it smelled throughout the day in my hair. I think I sprayed unmuted in my hair, or was it only human? One of the two. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely think you would like noise. If you like chorizo number 40, then you'd like noise because unmuted smells very similar to it. It doesn't smell exact, but it smells very similar to the point like, like I feel like people might not know which one you're necessarily wearing. So they're a good brand to try. Fleur has this new one called Honeymoon. It's coming out soon. I hear it doesn't smell exactly the way as Honey Sweets from Snif does either. So if you were curious, it does not smell the same. I know I talked to one of my Snif ambassador friends because I was like, I don't know if it's gonna smell similar and I don't want to have it since I already have the Snif one. But she said it smells completely different. She says it smells sweeter and airier than Honey Sweets from Snif does. If you smelled it, that has more like a nice soft honey, but it has like lavender and other elements to it. Whereas this is supposed to be like a Manuka honey with like nice, soft, airy smell to it. So they have two completely different spectrums of honey in them. For people who do like honey scents, you will not be disappointed. You won't feel like you have like similar fragrances in your collection if you have both of them. Philosophy had a honey scent? I've never tried it. Oh yeah, I think you're like Brown Girl Jane too, depending on like what scent you pick from them. My favorite scent is Carnival from Brown Girl Jane. I just like the nice heavy cream and mango scent that comes along with that scent. I feel like Casino is a good one too, because I know you like coffee is creamy, like nice scent. So I feel like you'd like Casino. I don't know how you'd feel about high tea, but you might like that one. I'm trying to think of any other fragrances from Brown Girl Jane I can think of that you'd really be excited about or really like. Honey and cream. Okay. Well, I hear like sometimes if you do Manuka honey, it's yeah, Casino was one of my favorites that I tried last year for sure. High tea was okay. I don't know how you feel about carousel because it has Lily of the Valley in it and like a caramel apple. I think you like Gillette too though, like the one with the chocolate in it and the pear. Yeah. Wow, Don. Honey and cream was bad. It was that bad. Okay. But yeah, oh yeah, this is the marula oil fragrance I was talking about. Lumiere. I saw it in store, but I didn't try it out because I think I thought it was supposed to be like a rose type scent. I don't really like rose scents. So like maybe I should start off by trying the original one. But I'm like, since that's the newest one, I feel like that's the one people would be most interested in me trying. So I'm like, I don't know. Gillette is like their chocolate scent. So it's like, I think it's white chocolate, like a dark chocolate, and then it has like a nice plum scent to it. So kind of like chorizo number 40, if you added like chocolate to it and the plum wasn't like as sweet with the vanilla that they have in it, because I feel like it's like the plum, you can smell it, but it's like toned down. It's not like as overpowering as in chorizo 40 or unmuted by noise. See, yeah, and then I feel like you would like Forever Moods. She was here too because that has a nice rose scent to it, but it also has like nice pistachio and vanilla and has like a nice sweetness to it with like a hint of rose. So I feel like you'd appreciate that one as well too. That one I feel like would be really nice for you to. But yeah, I'm about to take myself home and eat me some dinner. Sorry, take myself to my mom's house and have dinner. But I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. I will still have every day the stuff that we talked about in this video popping up on my community tab for those of you who are interested. Because there were some things in the magazine that I feel like I swore I saw online that I didn't see in here. Like when Dawn was talking about the blushes from Tarte that didn't show up till later on. I feel like there's some things that I missed. So you can check out the community tab to see about those things and see what you like. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will catch you all probably over this weekend because I want to try some stuff I got in PR from Kyler live with you all. They sent me some perfume oils. They sent me their hand cream and I want to try all this stuff with you all. So I definitely will try to do that live either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So over next weekend, I'll try to get that done. But I hope you all had a fun time. I hope you get everything that you're hoping to get during 21 Days of Beauty. And if you don't, you can pick it up on the back end on the last sale, which I hope they still do. Because if not, I will personally be screwed. But I'll catch you all next time. Bye. Good God, this was long.